Hello, this video is about protein and muscle recovery. My research question was focused on how does protein intake aid in muscle recovery in healthy individuals? Let's start with why protein is important. Protein is an important factor for repairing muscle damage. Studies have shown that protein intake improves muscle damage that comes from moderate to intense exercise. When you exercise, small tears in your muscle fibers occur, and protein contains the amino acids required to repair the tissue. Moderate to intense exercise could be considered running, cycling, swimming, weightlifting, things like that. Additionally, protein is important for hypertrophy. Once you eat enough protein to repair the muscles, any additional protein consumed aids in growing your body's muscles to adapt to training and exercise needs. For example, D1 athletes here at UMass consume more protein than is considered normal because they need it to accommodate for their high intensity training schedules, whereas a regular student may just eat the normal amount in order to repair muscles from day-to-day activities. Other reasons why protein is important is it helps improve your body's nitrogen balance, as well as prevent muscle breakdown, enhance next day performance, reduce muscle soreness. It also falls within the best recovery window because protein is typically consumed after exercise, helping recover your muscles, which again ties into the rest, reducing muscle soreness and enhancing next day performance for people. No protein, very big problem. Not consuming enough protein can lead to these things. Muscle loss and weakness being a very big one. Your body will start to break down healthy muscle for amino acids when there isn't enough dietary protein. Insufficient protein means longer recovery and increased soreness, even for day-to-day tasks. Just walking and running around during the day, doing your day-to-day activities, can still cause you to do the small muscle tears. If you're not consuming enough dietary protein to make up for it, you will start to lose muscle and definitely have weakness. Additionally, not eating enough protein will increase your risk of injury. Weakened muscles recover more slowly, making strange tears and overuse injuries more common. Additionally, protein plays a role in your immunity. Immune cells rely on amino acids to function, and without an adequate supply, your immune strength decreases, which increases your chances of getting sick through viral or bacterial infections. Finally, protein is involved in your fatigue and energy levels. Protein supports metabolic processes and maintains muscle mass, which influences your energy levels, can cause chronic tiredness and poor exercise performance overall. From some studies that we've researched, this one stood out to me. A study completed in 2018 discusses the impact of protein intake on the recovery of individuals after an exhaustive exercise. In this case, it was cycling. There were two groups, one who only consumed carbohydrates after exercise and one who consumed protein and carbohydrates. Both groups cycled 2 days in a row back to back, and researchers were able to draw conclusions from people's ability to perform and the body's response to added protein intake. The results concluded that the group who consumed protein compared to the group that didn't performed better the next day. Here's a figure from that study. As you can see over here on day one, this is their setup. They did their exercise and then they split the two groups. We have our carbohydrate and our protein group and the regular carbohydrate. And then over here, we did the same thing again, and it demonstrated the timing of which people responded to the protein and how it impacted their skills on the second day. Let's talk about some normal protein standards. How much protein should you be eating per day? On average, for the normal person, you should be consuming 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. For example, if you weigh 75 kilograms, aka 165 pounds, you should be consuming about 60 grams of protein. Be careful not to overconsume. This can be dangerous. There are side effects to overconsuming protein, but we'll talk about that later. Additionally, if your exercise needs are different, you may need to consume more or less depending on what you need. Here are some protein-packed snacks that you can take in order to meet your protein goals. Meats are a really good choice for protein. Lean chicken, beef, turkey, pork are great examples. Things like beef sticks, chomp, beef jerky, etc. are a great choice for grab and go. Other dairy products, eggs included, yogurt, milk, and cheese are all things that come in travel size to take with you. Cheese stick and a beef stick is a great choice to add some protein to your day that doesn't require a lot of energy. Additionally, nuts and seeds are a great protein source. Peanuts, walnuts, almonds, pumpkins, and sunflower seeds. This includes peanut butter too. You can combine them all if you truly wanted. Some important takeaways from this presentation. Things like protein is important for things like muscle repair, hypertrophy, and bodily maintenance. Protein is an essential. Study results prove that protein intake before and after exercise improves next day performance and reduces soreness. Finding easy and on the go protein packed snacks are an easy way to meet your protein goals. And make sure to eat at least 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight per day to meet your protein goals and keep you healthy. Thank you.